Hello and welcome back to the Classic Film Club, the podcast where we dust off the reels, revisit Hollywood's golden age, and ask the big question: do these classics still hold up today? I'm your host, Brian, and today we're diving headfirst into one of the most electrifying examples of post-war film noir, Gun Crazy, released in 1950 and starring Peggy, Cummins, and Dall. The 1950 film noir Gun Crazy stands as a groundbreaking exploration of obsession, love, and violence in post-war America. This influential movie tells the story of Bart Tare, a young man whose fascination with firearms begins in childhood, not out of violent tendencies but from a pure technical interest that lands him in reform school after stealing a gun. The film establishes early that Bart isn't violent by nature, a point he emphasizes to the judge during his hearing. The narrative takes a dramatic turn when the adult Bart encounters Laurie Starr, a Carnival sharpshooter who can hit targets while blindfolded. Their immediate attraction ignites a passionate and ultimately destructive relationship. Laurie's thirst for excitement draws the initially reluctant Bart into a life of crime, setting them on a path of no return. Their chemistry is electric from their first meeting across the carnival tent, marking the beginning of their dangerous descent. The film's technical achievements were revolutionary for its time, particularly the famous bank robbery sequence captured in a single, unedited take from the backseat of a car. This scene, shot guerrilla style on real streets with actual pedestrians, exemplifies director Joseph H. Lewis's innovative approach to filmmaking. Lewis, nicknamed Wagon Wheel Joe for his distinctive visual style, made creative use of unusual camera angles and frames, including shooting through wagon spokes, fences, and reflections to enhance the film's artistic impact. The casting proved crucial to the film's enduring appeal. Peggy Cummins, at just 25 and born in Wales, brought both sweetness and danger to the role of Laurie Starr. Having already starred opposite Tyrone Power in The Late George Apley and Forever Amber, Cummins delivered a performance that feels startlingly modern. Dall's portrayal of Bart provided a compelling contrast. His classical training and natural vulnerability created a character torn between moral conscience and overwhelming love. Dall was known for his role in Hitchcock's Rope, where he demonstrated his ability to portray complex, troubled characters. An interesting historical footnote: the screenplay was secretly co-written by Dalton Trumbo, one of the blacklisted Hollywood 10. Due to McCarthy-era censorship, another writer, Millard Kaufman, was credited instead. Trumbo's contribution wasn't officially acknowledged until decades later, adding another layer of defiance to this story about outsiders. While Gun Crazy didn't achieve immediate commercial success upon its 1950 release, with critics divided between dismissing it as pulp and recognizing its innovative qualities, it gained significant recognition during the 1960s. The film's influence can be clearly seen in later works, particularly 1967's Bonnie and Clyde, with directors Arthur Penn and Robert Benton directly citing it as an influence. The production's low budget actually contributed to its authentic feel. Many scenes were filmed without permits, using real locations and genuine public reactions. Director Lewis famously instructed his leads to perform as if they were the only two people left in the world, creating an intense intimacy that permeates the entire film. This approach resulted in a documentary-like realism that was ahead of its time. Originally titled Deadly as the Female, the movie was later renamed Gun Crazy, though it premiered under its original title in some cities. Today, it's preserved in the U.S. National Film Registry, recognized for its cultural and artistic significance. The film's enduring power lies not just in its action sequences or crime narrative, but in its intimate portrayal of destructive love and addiction, not to crime itself, but to the intensity of human connection. At its core, Gun Crazy transcends its noir origins to become a study of obsession and the prices we pay for passion. The film's technical innovations, combined with its psychological depth and raw energy, continue to influence filmmakers and captivate audiences, cementing its place in cinema history as more than just another crime thriller. Its exploration of the relationship between love, obsession, and destruction remains relevant and compelling for modern viewers, making it a significant piece of American cinema that continues to resonate decades after its release. It feels like you're intruding on something private, dangerous, and all too human. Let's drop a few bits of trivia, perfect for your next movie night flex. The film's original title was Deadly as the Female. It premiered under that name in some cities before being retitled Gun Crazy. The production was so low budget that some of the robbery scenes were shot without permits, using real streets and unsuspecting townspeople. Director Joseph H. Lewis told Cummins and Dall to act like they were the only two people left in the world. That intimacy defines the entire film. And that legendary one-take bank robbery sequence? It was filmed guerrilla style from a real car on real streets using real reactions. No reshoots, no staged extras, just pure adrenaline. So, does Gun Crazy still hold up? For me, absolutely. It's pulpy and stylish, but also deeply emotional and surprisingly modern. Underneath the gun smoke, it's really about addiction, not to crime, but to love. Two people who can't escape each other or themselves. But what about you? Have you seen Gun Crazy? Does it still pack a punch in 2025? Or does it feel like a relic of another age? Give it a watch, then rate it out of 10, and drop your thoughts and rating in the comments. You'll find us on Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. Just search the Classic Film Club. And if you're enjoying these journeys through cinema's past, make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Next time, we'll tackle another noir gem, one that asks whether redemption ever really exists. Until then, I'm Brian, your classic film tragic, and this has been the Classic Film Club.